The man hiding at the bottom of the well suddenly tensed, sensing danger. He quickly signaled his teammate to dive underwater. The next second, an enemy searchlight swept over the well, its beam cutting through the darkness. Though nothing looked amiss, a suspicious soldier raised his gun and fired a few rounds into the depths, continuing until his magazine was empty. Only then did the officer lead the team away, their footsteps fading into the night. It wasn't until the coast was clear, the man finally broke the surface, gasping for air. He nodded to his teammate, who followed, but gunshots still echoed in the distance, freezing them in place. They remained motionless, afraid even the smallest sound would betray their hiding spot. Dawn broke before they dared move, their bodies drained from hours without water. Climbing out of the well felt nearly impossible, but they summoned their last reserves of strength, hauling themselves up the rough stone walls. At the man's command, all three pushed off the edge at once, finally escaping the pitch-black well and stumbling into a nightmare. Their comrade, who'd fought beside them just hours before, lay motionless on the ground, his body cold. Rage surged through the man as he stared at his fallen brother in arms, a battle-hardened soldier reduced to a lifeless heap. For a moment, he felt as helpless as a child, but shock soon replaced anger. The killer's uniform bore the insignia of the president's personal guards. The government had abandoned them. To seek justice, the man reached out to an old contact in the arms-smuggling trade. Guided by this ally, they arrived at a secret base, its warehouses lined with weapons and a supercomputer humming in the corner linked directly to the White House. A woman at the base, scanning the data, pointed out something alarming. The current president's behavior was drastically different from his past patterns. He'd been secretly replaced. The truth emerged. The fake president belonged to a shadowy organization plotting to steal newly developed nuclear weapons, aiming to use them to blackmail over 200 countries into submission. To stop the plan, the man rallied his old comrades, forming a ragtag special ops team. Meanwhile, the fake president had already initiated his operation, standing in the missile control room as the launch countdown began. But just as his finger hovered over the trigger, the doors burst open. The special ops team had arrived. If you want to watch more interesting movie, you can like and follow.